Hi everybody, it's Kayla, and welcome back to Speed Build Sunday. So today I'm building a beautiful little cottage home, which is shocking, obviously, because never have I ever done such a thing. That was a lie. I do this kind of thing a lot. I wanted to build like a really tiny house on this very, very small lot in Windenburg, and I think that I successfully achieved my goal. I really liked this house. It's kind of a weird one because I never do, I don't know, the roof is just kind of pointy, which is unlike the things that I typically build. So it was special, okay? It's pointy and different than normal. It's also 2 bedrooms, even though it's really small, which I was proud of because, like, how are you gonna pull off 2 bedrooms in a tiny house like this, you know? And I did it. I did that, so you're welcome. I think it's also very expensive, so my bad. I'm pretty sure it costs, like, upwards of, like, 70K. I could be making that up. Sometimes my houses, like, blur together. I always try and check before I record my voiceovers, but, like, I built so many things. I'm just guessing. Maybe like 65K. I'm gonna guess upwards of 60K. But you're not gonna play in this house without cheats anyway, so it's fine. My bad. I never build houses that are able to be played in without cheats. I don't think you could ever play in one of my houses without cheating for money. It just isn't possible. And I don't even care. I'm not gonna try and build some cheap house, okay? I have standards. And I have style. It's really hard to make houses without much money look nice in The Sims 4 because all the nice furniture that isn't ugly is really expensive. And like if you want to have decorations, like you just can't if it's going to be a cheap house. Like starter homes in The Sims are like, here's my one couch and my tiny box TV and I can barely afford a fridge, but like maybe I can have counters. You can buy the bare minimum and that's it, but you can't decorate and that's no fun. So and you can't landscape at all and that's just no fun either. So I go a bit overboard, I'm sorry, but listen, we've come to accept this by now. I think that you didn't expect anything less from me. So there's that. I also streamed this build the other week. When did I build? I don't know. I streamed this build. And I had a tiny meltdown on stream during it, which is like typical. Sometimes I get really anxious when I'm streaming. It doesn't happen very often, but like sometimes I realize like the fact that there are lots of people in my chat, and they're all like wanting things from me, and then I get really panicked about it. It's no one's fault but mine. It's just me being dumb. But like sometimes you like snap out of the like I'm lilsimsie, I can do anything mindset, and you turn into Kayla again for a second and you're like, oh my god, help, and then you calm down and it's fine. But like in case you were there, I'm sorry about maybe I snapped at people. Sometimes I snap at people on stream and I always feel bad about it afterwards because I'm like, I don't mean to say anything, and I realize after I've said it that, like, someone might have said something mean to me, but they could have been like, your build's kind of ugly, can you fix the door? And then I'll be like, I like the door, stop it! And then I realize, like, oh, they said a mean thing, but, like, me responding to them has a lot more power than them saying it, because they just typed it in my chat, and, like, they're just a random, but, like, I'm this streamer they're watching and, like, probably care about, and I snapped at them, and now I'm a bad person, and, like, they're probably stressed and, like, scared, and, like, so I always feel bad, so I'm sorry if I snap. Streaming's kind of hard, I'm not gonna lie. Like, yesterday my mom was here, because I did a Rick Astley birthday party stream. I should give some context for this. Every year, I throw a birthday party on stream for Rick Astley because I love him and I love his work. And so yesterday was his birthday, February 6th. Oh, you're seeing this kind of far after I'm recording it. I pre-record my videos mostly now, so sorry about that. I'm always ahead of the game. I'm ahead of schedule, always. But yeah, his birthday was yesterday, so I bought a cake, had some balloons, had this party on stream. My mom came after work to, like, eat the cake with me because I wasn't gonna eat the cake alone. I don't even like cake, but I always buy a cake for his birthday party streams because, like, for some reason, you just have to have a cake on birthdays. Like, even on my own birthday, I always make a cake. Well, I don't make a cake. My mom always makes a cake for me. I don't even like cake. I've never really liked cake. But I still want cake on birthdays. I prefer cookies, to be honest. I really don't like frosting, I think, is the issue. It's just really, meh. And, like, cake is kind of boring, and it's not a win from me. It's a no from me. But anyway, I had this cake. My mom was here. And my mom always tells me, like, I kind of don't realize how hard streaming is until, like, you take a step back and, like, look at it, because it's just, like, a thing that I do. But, like, I'm trying to play a game, read the chat, talk to you guys, and, like, do it all at once, and it's really not an easy task. And so sometimes when I'm feeling stressed, I just get extra stressed. And my mom, she always points out how hard it is when she comes over, and she's like, I keep getting distracted reading the chat. I don't know what you're saying to me, Kayla. Because I'll, like, talk to her and she won't listen to what I said, and then she's like, sorry, what? Because she was reading the chat. I think that's funny. Anyway, follow me on Twitch. in case you want to get snapped at. Twitch.tv/lilsimsie. I don't often snap. It just, sometimes it happens. So everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. Oh my god. But yeah, I like this house a lot. I think the style is very, it's very like beige and green on the inside, which is definitely a look. I'm gonna be honest. Love that. You're welcome. I think this is like a really cute kind of family home though. Like I would imagine my sim, like, I don't know, I've got like some single mom living here with like her kid. I thought it was nice. And I have a weird, I don't know, thing I've noticed about this lot in particular, because I've built on this lot before. Whenever I do like a tiny cottage house, I build it on this lot because it's small, and also the lighting is always good in the afternoon time, so you can like reasonably build here and not have it look ugly. Because I'm very concerned about lighting and like where the sun is shining. So when you're in the front of the house in the afternoon, the house is like illuminated and not in shadows, because lighting is a big issue for building. It makes ugly screenshots and it makes it hard to see what the colors are like. And so this is a good lot for building on in the afternoon. Okay. Anyway, whenever I build here, people on stream are always like, where is this lot? Where are you? What world are you in? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? And I'm like, in my mind, I feel like it's very obvious that it's Windenburg because of like the surroundings. I'm just a Sims freak though, so like I know these things. I also build on the lots all the time, so I can always tell where I am. But like people ask me what lot I am in whenever I'm in Windenburg or whenever I'm in Newcrest. People are always like, where are you? What lot is this? And that's always so interesting to me because I feel like Newcrest especially is very recognizable because it's a base game world. And so it's always surprising to me people don't know what I'm talking about. And like I get not everyone has get together and stuff, but like with the Newcrest one, everybody's got Newcrest. What do you mean you don't know where I am? I'm just in Newcrest. Because like all those lots, like especially the ones when I'm building on the ones where it's like 5 lots in a row, just like in the straight line, in that part like on the right side of Newcrest, I always get asked that when I'm building over there. And that's extra weird to me because that's like very unique as far as Sims worlds go, like the just like row of lots. And so it's I don't know. I'm again a Sims freak, so I always know where I just recognize these things. Like if you're building somewhere, I can tell where it is. And I basically you guys are dumb and need to play in Newcrest more often. I'm sorry, that was really mean. Although I get the reason that people don't play in Newcrest because it's empty, and if you're lazy and don't want to fill the world up, like you don't want to play in Newcrest. I totally get that, which is why you should play in the Simsie save. Link in the description box down below. No, but like I totally understand the not wanting to fill up Newcrest because when I start up a new world and I'm not playing in the Simsie save, Newcrest is empty, and like you're not gonna go searching for lots to place. Like you might put down one. Or like, but then it's like, oh, I need a place to put a spot. Okay, I'll put it in Newcrest, and then you just like drop it in Newcrest, and then come to it once, and then never come back. And then you're like, oh, I need a wedding place. Okay, I'll put a wedding spot in Newcrest, and then your Newcrest is just like a couple of random venues that you went to like one time. Yeah, I get that. Or like, oh, I want a restaurant. I'll just put it in Newcrest, and then you go there once for a date, and then never go back. I know how you play The Sims. That's how I play The Sims. I never go to community lots ever. I'm really bad about that. My Sims don't leave their house, and I think that's fine. I think it's reflective of who I am as a person. I don't leave my house either. And that's not even me just being like, haha, I'm so relatable, I don't leave the house. But like, I just work all the time. I don't really leave the house or go anywhere or anything like that. So my Sims can relate. Although most of the time when my Sims don't leave the house, it's because they're busy having like 100 babies and stuff. And that's why they're not leaving the house. They're just busy with the kids, and they don't really have anywhere to go or any friends. And it's kind of like me. I'm just busy with, like, the kids being you, because I'm, and then I don't really leave the house because I don't have any friends to leave the house with. Interesting. I'm the mother of 300,000. The 300,000 baby challenge. Although, I imagine that many, many, many of you are older than me. It's just, I happen to know that the larger portion of my audience... Actually, what is the... No, we're gonna look that up. I'm going to look at my analytics because it's always been, like 17 plus has been the larger number of people that watch my videos. But I think that number's a bit skewed because younger people tend to lie about their age, especially like using their parents' accounts or like putting it they're 18 so they can watch 18 plus content on YouTube just in case, so I feel like the number is a bit skewed, but I'm going to check it. Yeah, so my percentage is largely female, which isn't surprising. I think we all been new. 87% female, but also is 51% 18 to 24-year-olds, which really isn't surprising because that's how old I am, and I feel like I kind of attract people that are around my age or a little bit older than me. And then 22% 25 to 34, 12% 13 to 17. But that's what I don't believe, the 12%, because I feel like a lot of people are younger than me that watch my videos, right? But the 51% 18 to, I think that the largest portion probably is 18 to 24, but I feel like some of you have lied. I think that some of you are liars, and that's okay. No, it's not, but it's fine. But yeah, it's always interesting to hear what people's demographics are like, because my audience is very largely like young-ish girls, like teenage girls and stuff like that. But then you could find like other YouTubers for like other games and other things like that. Like just other people can have like the complete opposite audience. And it's so funny how that kind of thing works out. I mean, it obviously makes sense and like this is what's going to happen no matter what, but it's just funny to me to like hear people's demographics and like look at that and see what it's like. And like as far as I don't know, like geography and countries go, like obviously largest portions in the United States, but my geography demographics, US, UK, Canada, Australia, and Germany are my top 5 countries. Actually, Germany's new. Usually it's Sweden. Sweden's number 6, but that's kind of cool. So like largely English-speaking countries are at the top, obviously, because I speak English in my videos. And then Germany, Sweden, Netherlands, Brazil, Norway. That's interesting to me. Isn't it? Right? I don't know. I just think it's kind of fun to like look at these things and hear about them. If you're a YouTuber, which is probably pointing out a very small portion of people watching this video, but if you're a YouTuber, can you put your demographics in the comments? I'm just curious like what the percentage female male is and like what the largest age group is, and also your top countries, because that's kind of fun to hear about. I imagine that a lot of Sims people have very similar top countries to me, as far as like if they speak English, like English speaking ones. But I bet like I wouldn't be surprised if like James or Delhi have very large Australian audiences, but maybe not. I don't know. I'm curious to hear about this sort of thing. Let me know if you have any demographics to share. Let me know in the comments down below. But most of you probably don't have demographics to share, so that's probably a dumb thing to ask. What's a different? Where are you from? That's a better question. Where are you from? And how old are you? That's interesting. Then we can see. You know, did you lie about your age? Don't tell me that. I don't want you to you probably won't get in trouble for that, but like you're not going to get like banned on YouTube for that. But maybe don't, just in case. That's the kind of thing on Twitch. You aren't allowed to be under 13 on Twitch. And so if you like talk about your age in chat, the mods are supposed to ban you because you aren't supposed to be under 13. So if you're like, hey, I'm 9, we're not allowed to let you be there. But like usually I just tell people to not tell me how old they are, because if you don't tell me, you won't get in trouble. But I don't think it's the same on YouTube. I feel like there's less of a chance of you getting caught out for that kind of thing. Because on Twitch, people are like looking out for it. But on YouTube, if you tell me you're 12, I don't think you're going to get in big trouble. Like, I don't know. I just feel like YouTube isn't like constantly checking this sort of thing. I think they've got bigger things to worry about. Although, do they actually worry about these bigger things? Probably not. So I don't know. I feel like I did a bad job with the bedrooms in this house. Although I really like the green bedroom that I did for like the kid or teen or whoever. I feel like, classic Lil Simsie green bedroom, right? Green kids room, except it's not my classic green kids room. It's a different bed. So it's different. I'm branching out. There's a desk and a computer, and like the bed is cute and the color scheme's cute, and I thought it was nice. So I was really proud of myself with this one. Let me have this. Also, unrelated completely, but I just got a text from my friend Jill that she saw Hamilton on Sunday, and I saw Hamilton on Sunday with my mom. Like her and her mom were there, and my mom and I were there, and I didn't know she was there that like I knew she had tickets, but I didn't know she was going on the same Sunday as me. We were there at the same time, and I didn't even realize. That's so funny. This is last Sunday, not today, obviously, but like I just got the text and I was like, wait a minute, this is so weird. What are the chances? It's funny how that kind of thing works out. It was in Orlando. It's a big theater, so like we wouldn't have like run into each other most likely because it's a large place, but that's so weird. Okay. Also, oh, wait, hang on. The master bedroom in this build, I was very proud of. It's very different from the normal things that I do because I use that weird, ugly beige bed thing. And so, I don't know. I tried to branch out. I tried to make it better. I feel like it's still not good. My master bedrooms are always the worst rooms in the build because I put in like personality into the kids' rooms, but the master, I'm like, 2 Sims live here. It's the last room I always do because I don't care about it, and I'm like, it's just whatever. They're no fun to decorate because you're not gonna put like toys and like clutter everywhere because like I mean, maybe you would. I don't know. But, like, I don't care about the master bedroom. Maybe at some point I will start caring about the master bedroom, but I'm not there yet. And so this one I actually tried a little bit in. Oh, and I put a mirror across from the bed, and my chat was like, that's bad, you can't do that. And I was like, I don't get it. I mean, I guess maybe it's kind of freaky, but, like, is that actually, like, a weird, like, I don't know, bad thing where it's like, ooh, don't do that, it's gonna cause problems? Like, is there, like, a weird, like, theory about that kind of thing? I don't know, is it like one of those like spooky vibe things? Tell me about it in the comments down below, because I've never really thought about that. I've always kind of imagined, like, personally I wouldn't want a mirror across from my bed, but, like, are you actually not supposed to do that for, like, some reason? Because I'd love to hear about it, because I would never I have a mirror over my dresser that's, like, on the left side of my bed, and, like, even that freaks me out sometimes at night when it's, like, mostly dark and you see, like, weird reflections, but I don't have one across from my bed, and so I'm curious to hear if there's, like, a thing about that. I mean this genuinely, because I don't know. I don't know anything about mirrors, do you? My mirror isn't actually hung on the wall, it's just, like, resting, and it's round. So it's, like, resting on the dresser, but it's round. I bought a dresser, team. This is, like, I know I told you this already, but, like, we've gone through some stuff together. I didn't have any furniture in my room except for my bed and my nightstand for a long time, but I finally bought a dresser, like, a couple months ago, and a mirror to go on top of it, and so I have the mirror. I think I had the mirror before the dresser, but I just had it, like, sitting on the floor, facing the wall, because I was scared of it facing me. But now it's sitting on top of the dresser, facing outward so I can see myself in it, except it's round and sitting on top of the dresser, and it's not, like, rolling or anything, but I feel like if you, like, hit that mirror the wrong way, she'd go rolling, which you could stop it by the time it falls off the dresser, but, like, I'm just saying that there's a round mirror that's not secured in my bedroom. I don't know. I have a chair that used to be downstairs that is now in my bedroom. I don't even like the chair, but, like, it's in my bedroom in the corner, and I bought a little table to go next to it. There isn't anything on the table, and the chair isn't even, I don't even like the chair, but it exists, so now my room feels less empty, which is always a good thing, because and I have a plant! Did I tell you about that? I bought a plant for my corner of my room. So now I have there's, like, some things in my room, like, I think I would consider it to be fully furnished at this point, which is cool, because I lived in this house since September, with no furniture in my bedroom, and it was, like, I had friends over once, and then, like, I showed her, like, my house, and so she saw my office first, and she was like, oh, it's so cute in here, because, like, I've got decorations in here, and I showed her my room, and she was like, oh, this is your bedroom? And I was like, yeah, this is my bedroom. I just didn't really buy any furniture for it, because, like, I don't know, I prioritize buying furniture for my office, and, like, a dining room table first, because people see it more, not that people come over to my house, but I don't know, okay, fine, I'm sorry, I'll stop. It's fine, my room isn't empty anymore, so that's a good thing, but I'm gonna go ahead and cut off right here, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a like and comment and subscribe, and do all those fun YouTube things, and in case you didn't know, I post new videos every single day, and so I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, everybody. My mom made fun of me for saying you all, because it's not actually, like, grammatically correct, you just say you, but I thought it was really rude because, what the heck, Mom? I know grammar, it's to make a point or something. I don't know. Mom, be nice to me.